Got all the lawnmowers and stuff out here that's supposed to be in the shed, and that's because I did some modifications to the shed here. I have a garage door opener remote here, and if I press it, the doors on the shed open automatically and my sodium light turns off. I need to figure out what's going on with that. I might have to replace that with an LED or something, but I modded this Genie screw drive to open my shed doors, and I saw a video on YouTube of where someone did something similar. I'll close this so you can kind of see the system in action. And I did mine a bit differently with some various things. So first, this was a sectional rail Genie screw drive. I took the middle section out, so it's just the end section here, so it would fit in the building. Second thing I did was I mounted this bracket on here. This is a bracket from a Chamberlain LiftMaster. Now, I don't know if this is, I think this is a header bracket from a LiftMaster. So I put that there, and then onto that I ran these, which are the trolley arms from said LiftMaster. I have two of them, one's from a Craftsman, one's from a LiftMaster. And then I use these, which are bushings from a dehumidifier compressor mount, to just kind of, so there's no more flop. And then to pull the doors closed, these are some pieces of angle iron that I've cut down the size to fit. And at the end, I have some number 2 hinges off of a garage door. And I have it set up to where these are just bolted in. The angle iron's bolted into there. And then these are screwed to the doors of the shed. And I have it done on hinges. What I was originally going to do is I had more of these brackets. I was going to put a bracket on there for each side. But I feel like this seems a bit more robust. And I had the hinges available, so I used the hinges. For my header, I just used another Chamberlain door bracket because I couldn't find a Genie one, and put it up there like so. For the back hangs, I used some of the crappy Chamberlain angle. Those are thumb nuts from a lawnmower handle that I used to attach these struts on here, or I mean the crappy Chamberlain angle to hang it, and it just hung up with screws. You can see them poking through the side there because I didn't have any that was short enough. And it's actually pretty stable. I'm going to eventually go through and put proper hardware on there because I actually found some. There's the wiring. We have safety sensors mounted illegally. This is a faulty set, as you can tell from the one blinking up there. So I put that up here since that set only works when it's close together. There's my bell wire for the button. The button goes over here. I drilled a hole. I have a standard NuTone doorbell button out here, and this is so I can close it in if I don't have a remote. Now there's a few more things I'm going to change eventually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drill another hole here and have a key switch, which is going to be in line with the switch. So I have to put the key in and turn it, and then I can use the button. And that's just going to be as a security precaution. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole here in the top and run cable going all the way to the emergency release. So if there is to be an emergency and I need to get in here, I can open the door manually that way. You have to watch out because it does open pretty quick. And the range on it, haven't tested this yet. Now this remote battery is pretty weak, so I don't know how well this will work. Well, I found a dime, but I'll get over here into the neighbor's yard and we'll see if this will close. I've always wanted to do this. I saw a video on YouTube of where someone did this when I was really young, and I said to myself, if I ever got a shed, I'd do this. And I'm really glad it worked out perfectly. I've ever since I had access to the property and I put power out here in the shed, I've wanted to do this, but I've been unable to since I didn't have the materials. I finally got the materials and the time to do something this cool. So thank you very much for watching, and keep the breeze.